In this example, we'll take a look at subtraction in base 8. Again, you may want to have your chart on page 211 open if you're not feeling comfortable with your addition and subtraction facts. We'll proceed in the same way that we normally do with subtraction in base 10. We'll start with the ones column. When we take a look at this ones column, though, we see that we are asked to subtract 4 from 3, and we know that this is not possible in the whole number system. Therefore, we will need to borrow. So we'll come over here and we'll borrow from the next column over. We'll change the 2 to a 1. But now when we borrow in base 8, we're not really borrowing 10. We're really borrowing that place value, which is 8. Now we do write this 3 as 1, 3 because this is signifying to us that we've got one group of 8, which we just borrowed, and we have the 3 units that we already had in that place anyway. Now we can think of this 1, 3 in base 8 as one group of 8 plus 3 units, which to us in our base 10 system means 11. So we need to take 1, 3 in base 8 and we need to subtract 4 in base 8. The result of this would be what we're thinking of 1, 3 in base 8 as is 11 subtracting 4, which is 7. So we have an answer of 7 in base 8. Now, if you weren't comfortable with that, then you can certainly take a look at your chart. Find the number 1, 3 inside the chart, because in this case we know that subtraction is the opposite of addition. We would want to start with our answer of 1, 3, and we know that one of the add-ins will be 4, so find 4 along the side in the first column, and the place where 4 is one of the add-ins and 13 is the sum is where the other add-in is a 7. So now we move to our next column. We're left with 1 in the second column because we had borrowed from it before. Again, though, we run into the same problem. We're trying to subtract 7 from 1, which we can't do in the whole number system. So we need to borrow from the place where the 5 is. The 5 will change to a 4, and the 1 will change to 1, 1 in base 8. Now this 1, 1 in base 8, again, is not 11 to us. It is actually one group of 8 plus one additional unit. So we can think 9, and we need to subtract 7 from it. So 9 subtract 7 to us gives us a result of 2 in base 8. So we'll record the 2. And there's nothing to subtract from the 4 in this third place, so we'll bring down the 4. And we have found in this example that 5, 2, 3 base 8 subtract 7, 4 base 8 gives us an answer of 427 base 8.